Working. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a little while. Apologise about that. Today we're gonna finish up the diffuser on the back and make that look good, and maybe do something else. Maybe do I don't know, like rear spoiler, kind of mock up something for that. Not sure yet, so gonna play around, see what's going on. Most of the stuff on the diffuser's done, so we're just gonna mess around that, just neaten it all up. So let's have a look at that. So the end plates are all done, the extensions are all done as well. I will show you the end plates. Where are they? Oh, there. Okay, so this is the old end plate here, made of fiberglass. Obviously, you know that it was a bit short, so I've extended that and made it a bit deeper. Also on the back, one thing that really annoyed me is it wasn't great quality. It was actually, yeah, it's crap. The back was kind of all lumpy and bumpy, where they've recessed the holes on there. You've got like bumps on the back, so I've sorted all that stuff out. So the new ones are like so. So obviously deeper, same shape. I've recessed the holes a little bit, so the new bolts sit a little bit flush. Okay, so that's the hole, the new hole, and that's the hole obviously, so that will sit nice and flush in there and just kind of look a bit neater. Now I've got the end plates now that I've extended. They're the new end plates. Ideally you want to kind of probably make this whole thing in one piece at some point, but right now I'm not that fast. So new end plates are on. I've also trimmed down these and filled the back of the bumper there. So those slot holes are gone. It's just going to stick out the bottom of the bumper and look pretty neat. One issue that did come up was the fitment here. Now the bumper's obviously, well, the car's been in a bit of a rear end accident, so the fitment's not great, but I kind of messed around, and there's this little, you can see this kind of step in there. What I've done is make up this little box section here. I use it just as a kind of like a wedge almost, just to see if that will pull the bumper up. It did pull the bumper up and made the whole thing look a lot better. So I think it's the bumper that's, you know, that's kind of knackered, that when it was an accident it kind of got a bit screwy. So that kind of like proved that. So what I've done is, what I want to do is make basically a wedge that goes all the way along here to lift the whole thing up, and that's where this comes into play. So 50 by 50 box section aluminium. I'm going to cut that to width. That's the only thing I think I've got to do now, apart from putting the end plates on the bumper, and then we can put the bumper on and see if everything fits and looks nice. So so let's cut this and then put everything back on and yeah, see if it works. Mistake, I can't fit it in there because it's too long. Cut it again. On there, and I finished dropping bolts, and now it's cut the right length and everything. That's on, so that's what we're looking at now. Yeah, just basically just to keep the bumper nice and level and stop it from sagging. It might be a bit of a squeeze getting it on there, but I think that'll be fine. Looks pretty neat as well, so happy about that. Fixings are in. Oops. Fixings are in there and in there, so easy to get out. not easy to get in. So that's all in and looking neat. End plates on next. Bumper on. I did take off the liner, the arch liner on the passenger side, and that made it really easy to get to everything. So I might do the same for the other side, but I don't need to do it straight away. So I think I'll put the new end plates on first. Yeah, I'll do that. Both sides are on now, so I'm gonna try and fit it. See how it goes. Right, it's on there now. Yeah, that's all on there. So just need to tighten up a few bits and pieces there. Yeah, that bumper bar, that bar at the back was just a bit too tight, so I'm gonna have to trim that down, file it down a little bit, just so that holds that up. But you can see what I mean. That line, it's not much, but it kind of annoys me. And obviously I've fiberglass those now, so I'm going to sand those down quickly and then fiberglass fill those. But apart from that, looking pretty good. Right, been struggling for a little bit with the rear bumper. I was putting it on and off because there wasn't any support in the middle where I made those cuts. When I took the bumper off, where I'd filled it, it basically kind of split, and the fiberglass for some reason came away from it. So what I've had to do, I found one of the old supports, which was for the kind of bottom part of the bumper that I had to take off. I've screwed through the bumper and that piece of metal and fiberglassed it on. That's what we're looking like at the moment. So the reinforced bar there, screwed it through and fiberglassed it, so that should stop it flexing. That's the thing, is just because when I'm holding it up, it's tight up the top here because you've got a piece of metal here but nothing down the bottom there. So when I'm putting it on, it's flexing, and that's what's causing it to crack. So to wait for that fiberglass to dry, so that should have solved it. Annoyingly, I broke my Dremel again, so that's the second Dremel I've broken. I wanted to trim down some plastic, more plastic on that bumper, but I can't do that now. So I'm just going to wait for that to dry. Right, while I'm waiting for that to dry, just thinking if there's anything you guys want to see in particular, or anything you want to see me do next to the car, let me know. I'm kind of unsure of what to do next. I'm going to go on spoiler maybe, or interior work. I'm not really sure. It's because there's so much to do, but let me know anyway what you guys think. Always appreciate your comments and feedback, and as I'm just eating my yeah, so just let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and if you don't like, let me know. It'd be good to hear feedback. I'm kind of thinking maybe the diffuser would look better without a car would look better without a bumper altogether. It feels just bumperless. I think that look pretty cool, but I don't know if I can get away with that. It's just because of the sides of it. They look a bit weird. So I don't know. I'll probably like it when I get the bumper on. I think we'll be happy with the bumper on. I think so anyway. I'm just waiting for stuff to dry. Okay, that has worked. was kind of worried that it wasn't going to work, but it's worked now. So it's the bumper is on. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. Everything else is bolted on as well. It's pretty solid. I definitely want to put a bracket at the back middle of the diffuser just to kind of stop it kind of wiggling around. So obviously still got to cut these fixings off, but it's all fiberglass at the back now, so that's solid. It wasn't, you know, it was really flapping around before, so that's now nice and solid. All the sides are on now and bolted up. Yeah, in the middle of the back it kind of wobbles a little bit, so I definitely want to put something right at the back there. All this, it kind of binds here, so what I want to do is it's kind of sort out a line and cut the bumper all the way along, kind of clean it up. But everything is fixed on there. It's nice and solid. Obviously still got to shape that a little bit, so I'll give it a little bit of a curve, nothing too severe, just like a real kind of subtle curve. Sand all these bits flat again as well, so they're nice and even. But that's all sorted. It's yeah, it's looking good. It's kind of nice to see it all together. It's so annoying not be able to really stand far back, because I want to be able to kind of stand back and look at the car, but I can't. So I think maybe a duckbill spoiler is next. I'll kind of bring it up to there. I think that's going to work quite nicely. Right, that's all for today. I was hoping to get a lot more done, but that rear bumper kind of screwed it up for me. So I think the next thing to do is work on some kind of duckbill, and when I've kind of worked up the courage again and do some more stuff in that diffuser, it's kind of like it's kind of defeated me a little bit. Got really pissed off today. So that's all. At least the bulk of it's done, so I can come back and do some bits and pieces here and there, because my attention span is rubbish. But thank you very much for watching and subscribing. New subscribers, thank you very much for checking out and subscribing. Appreciate it. A few shirts still left in the store, waiting for the new ones to arrive, but they'll be restocked. We've got some mediums and some larges left, I think, and that's about it. But I'll be working on a new design as well. So anything else you can think of that you'd like to see in the car, and t-shirt wise, stuff like that, hats, stickers, whatever, just let me know. Yeah, appreciate it, and I'll see you guys real soon. Subscribe, you fools. Wonder this time where